Hey coaches, Joe Salas here. We're going to continue our position videos. We're going to O-line today. You know, the key to the whole deal is O-line, so that's what we're going to talk about. O-line, start with mission. Mission of the O-line is simple. O-line has to dominate the line of scrimmage. They got to do a great job in the passing game, and they got to be able to establish a hard-nosed gap run presence. Stance, we believe in a parallel stance, about shoulder width apart, inside elbow and hand on the leg, outside hand on the knee. Alignment, we, like most passing teams, most air raid teams, we like to get maximum off the ball. So our headgear breaks, just barely breaks the plane of the center's butt, and we've got 2 foot splits. A lot of air raid guys get them gigantic splits, but we're a gap run scheme, so the 2 foot split has been the best thing for us. Tips. Number 1, the essence of pass pro. We'll talk passing game first. The essence of pass pro is to get your body between the bad guy and the good guy. That's what it all comes down to, is can I stay between the bad guy and the good guy? So that's what everything's working towards. So we're a hand clap. I can't convince anyone this is the best way, but this is the way I love to do it. Is we clap our hands at the snap on a passing down, on a pass play. We're gonna slap our hands and we're gonna get our thumbs together. I like it for 2 reasons: because we get inside hands, and because we end up hypnotizing the defensive line that every time they hear a hand clap, that it's a pass, and that leads into our screen game pretty good. Number 2, grab the tits, grab the breastplate, and lock your elbows in and try to get belly to belly. And that's the next one is, we want to grab them. We want to pull our elbows in tight. We want to get belly to belly. Usually we're bigger guys. We want to get belly to belly, and then we're going to start doing the dance, back and forth, staying between the bad guy and the good guy. The pad level, low dog wins. The pad level, keep your eyes under their chin and you're winning. So we want to be in this kind of situation right here. The next point, be a tough SOB. That it is a fight every play on O-line. You can talk about any position on the football field, who's the toughest and all that kind of stuff. Everyone wants to be linebackers and running backs. O-line, O-line's the toughest one, because they've got 60 fist fights in a row, and they got to win every one of them. If the D lineman wins 3 times and gets 3 sacks, everyone thinks he's a hero. Well, O-line, they're going to play 60 snaps, and they're going to win every single one of them, and it's a fist fight every time. So whether it's in the pass game or the run game, it's physical in there. So they got to be tough. Next one, simple. Win in the weight room. I'm taking over a new program, and we're convincing our kids about the weight room. But you want to win a state championship? Get your 5 guys, get them benching 300 and squatting 405, and you're going to have a good chance of winning a state championship. You got to win in the weight room. Next one, wide feet, cut grass. Just keep a wide base. Don't take big giant steps. You want to cut the grass, keep low steps, and that combines with this idea of, and kids get this, the difference between pushing a man and pushing a car. We know that if we're pushing a car, we're going to get a skinny, elongated stance, and we're going to get our head down, we're going to push it. The problem is, and that's a good way to push a car. If your car breaks down, that's a great way to push it. But unfortunately, when you push a man, if you get a skinny stance and you get elongated like that, you're going to slip off of them, because people move and cars just sit there and let you push them. So the idea of, if I'm pushing a man, I got to get wide steps. I got to take power steps, pounding our feet. All the good O-line said, inside of your feet, kind of duck walking, big power steps, keeping your feet low, keeping your feet wide. And then the last one is tempo is your friend. And it doesn't take long for them to get this, but initially in practice, they think tempo is their enemy until they get into a real game when the other team's not used to tempo. And before you know it, they're coming to the sideline saying, go faster, go faster, go faster, because the other team can't handle the tempo that we're used to working at. So get it in your head right away. Tempo's your friend. We want to go faster, 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 because it wears the other team out. Tempo is our friend. All right, then we start talking about our drills, and we got them broken down into basically 4 parts. First one, pre-practice. We do the air raid teams love the ladder drill. We do ladders, and we try to do ladders underneath the chute. That's our big thing, is do those normal ladders you see all air raid teams doing, but go do it going underneath the chute. And then we work the sled pre-practice, and when we're working the sled, we're working a lateral movement punch drill. It's actually a pass pro drill, not a run drill, and it's working lateral movement and getting that punch and getting our hands together. And I guess one thing is that we're a punch and grab team. We're not a traditional, like sometimes you see NFL guys where they want to punch and reset and punch. We want to punch them, kind of blunt their charge, and then grab them. We're all about, we want to grab them and get belly to belly. Then in the run game, big on chutes and boards. That's where the majority of our work happens. So we're going to go through all our different techniques, base steps, zone steps, pull, and working up the linebacker with that, not being too quick to move up the linebacker, because you just miss them if you go fast. And then we get on the bags, and on the bags we're simulating different fronts, and we're working our run game, and that's primarily where we get our double team work in. That we're gonna, if it's counter, we're gonna double team that 3 technique, and we're gonna be 3 hands in, and just selling our kids on, hey, 2 guys are always gonna beat up 1 guy. So when on a double team, we're gonna win. We're gonna get vertical push on a double team because there's 2 of us and 1 of him. Then in the pass game, we work our sets and punch. Always working a bull rush. That tends to be, it's probably the first rush you're going to get, and it's the last rush you're going to get, because the unskilled guys are going to come at you with a bull rush, and then even the skilled ones, as they get more and more tired, they're gonna revert to a bull rush. So we got to be great at sitting down on the bull and stopping that bull rush. Then we work a lot of inside hands. That's that replace drill where you're working to work inside hands. Inside hands is going to win. We work a push-pull drill where they're just getting used to doing the dance and being in the fight, where the guy's pushing them and pulling them, and we're stressing on trying to keep that guy square. And then the rabbit drill, a buddy of mine, I think he stole this from South Carolina, from Oregon, but it's kind of a combination of a zone and a zone run and a pass pro drill that we really like. And then the granddaddy of them all, 10 minutes every single day of one-on-one pass pro. That is where you develop your kids. That's where from day 1 to day 100, where your most improvement is going to happen is in pass pro drill. That's a live one-on-one drill, and we try to film that thing and critique the kids on tape, but that is where you get your improvement. And again, I'm a drill guy, and I think O-line is a drill guy's position, but it's all about improvement. Progress is happiness. Are we getting better from day 1 to day 10? Are we getting better from day 10 to day 30? Are we getting better from day 30 to day 50? It's all about that continual improvement, small increments, and that happens by really focusing on your drills and winning in the drill. Usually we'll walk into, pass pro, we've got all the fat guys and they got all the athletes, and they'll kick our tail for the first 3, 4, 5 days, even the first couple of weeks, and then the tide changes. And all of a sudden, O-line starts dominating that drill, and it's because the personality of O-linemen is they're going to work hard and they're going to get a little bit better every day until they start dominating your tail. So that's position drill. That's position for O-line. Appreciate it, coaches. Do all the YouTube stuff, and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.